First of all, before I start, Cindy thinks that we're being so helpful, but really, I learned so much from students, and they always leave me something. And that's mostly the technology, so I just told Lou, clickers, I've been wanting to work on that, so we're gonna do that. Anyway, I didn't know what to talk about, and Cindy said, well, do the special activities that you do, so I just threw them up with some pictures quick. So that's, every fall we do a triathlon with 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. They do a tag team. We go to the local park. The 4th graders are a part of the team, and they swim around the tennis courts on scooters. So they have to do that as their first try. They tag somebody who is their biker, and they bike a mile, and then they tag the runner who runs about a mile. And we do that every fall. We talked about box tops already. Grants are, I've always found them very abundant. You have to search and try them out. Of course, I do the easiest ones, and I think we talked about that. So, I have a mile club. Has anybody ever used the punch cards where they walk at school and they get a punch, and then they 5 miles they just token. You've probably heard that before. So that has been ongoing since. I hate to say, I've been at the same school for 30 years, so we have these programs just keep on going, and this is extra and above. They don't do it in FIAT. I train them, and then they go do it at recess time. Okay. We just got done with a turkey walk, and that's something they do outside. I try to get the kids to do things outside the home, and this is kind of a funny story because I've been doing this for quite a few years too. They take a sheet home. I stole this from somebody, but the family has to walk on Thanksgiving Day for 20 minutes, and no matter if they get their families, their neighbors, anybody. So some kids will get 5, some will get 30 or 40 if they have a big. So today I got one in.
Yeah, crazy.
And he wrote in there 3,000. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I said 3,000. Well, they did like a fundraiser, 5K. So he counted everybody who participated in the 5K run. I go, nope, missing the point here. Okay. And we have an old shooting contest. Again, like today we quickly did it for one day, but I don't spend a lot of time in the classroom. So as they win, they come into recess, and then they finish till we have one final champion it's a horse shooting contest. Okay. Every 6th to 8th graders, I teach from 3-year-olds to 13-year-olds, all the way up the line. So I'm really envious of those 1st grade. 2nd grade. That's all they do is that over and over again. But I'd probably get a little bored. But so one of the things about this is I started writing what we do. We do 3-on-3 volleyball, floor hockey. And we do it for a couple weeks. Basketball, lacrosse. We do table tennis. Till we get to about March, and then they want to go outside more often than they do. So I do that. And the problem is, I said I take my lunchtime to do this. I will set it up for you. If there's any problems whatsoever, you're done playing. It's been a breeze. I just sit back, eat my lunch. Any arguments, they don't have very many, but if they do, they work it out. Because I just say, I don't know, I wasn't there, you do it. So it's kind of like they're at recess, but it's a little more organized. Speed stacks. I don't know if anybody's familiar with speed stacks. That's a big thing at my school. And we are now down to every other year, almost every student I have owns a set of their own cups, which is just crazy. And we do the jumbo ones, we do the mini ones, so we have a contest, and at the end of the contest, we'll have one person from each grade level, and then they compete against each other, so we have a school champ. I've done obstacle courses, I do lots of them. Just as one idea of one of them. Shoot them through. I use every piece of equipment I could possibly, and I have a wonderful size gym, by the way. I am very spoiled, in case anyone cares to know. I love my job. I have everything. I have money. I have great kids and good student teachers. Okay.
Also, can I just? Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have to? Is your gym used in the evening, or can you leave that out for a whole week?
No. What I do with obstacle courses like this, I put it up on Sunday afternoon. And so nothing's going on Sunday, then I pretty much can have all my kids Monday and Tuesday, so I pick a Monday that there is nothing. Those are farther and few between, but there is some, once or twice a year.
So you leave it set up for a couple days?
One night, well, yeah, no, 2 nights, and then it has to go. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cindy.
No, I was just gonna interrupt too, because I wanted to say that when I first started going out there, she had obstacle courses on their stage, which is, you know, right on one end of the gym, and using refrigerator boxes. It was the coolest obstacle course I went through around Halloween. I mean, it was really spooky. I got a little scared, but that was up the whole week too, and it was
Right.
just. I mean, you use what you have.
Yeah, we did that in addition to this, and what the problem now is it's hard to find refrigerator boxes. They
Right.
crush them all now. And
Yeah.
You can't get them, you know, to save them, and if they do, they fold them, and that makes it harder to build.
Mm-hmm.
Ask my husband, because he does the building for me, so. Okay. We do a dance program every year also, and it just depends. This one, they were doing the bunny hop. We did one, I do a different theme every year. This theme was all holiday songs. The one over there was probably the one that people talk about the most, is at the very end we did a grand finale. And they all had a different piece of equipment, and then I played William Tell. And it was like a symphony, so I had a golf club, and we did the symphony, and they were supposed to play. And they played when I asked them to. The funny part is we never practiced that all together. They just knew what they were supposed to do when I pointed at them. And then one year we did the was cup stacking, where you can't even think the cupping song, cup stacking song. We did that with 200 kids all at the same time. So we actually did it in honor of a friend of mine who passed away. So next, we do we get to use the public schools track, and so we do 7th, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. No, 4th, 5th, and 6th. We just added 7th and 8th grade the last couple of years, so that's kind of new for me. We do track meet. What was this? Oh, actually, I may know Leo. Leo's in there. Musso? Right? Right, I can't see, yeah. He's on the floor there somewhere. He was leading exercises. We also have a wellness opportunity, and I have been fortunate enough to have a lot of my grade school kids play on the football team, and they've come back, and that's a whole bunch of them, probably about 6 years ago, when they led half of my school in exercises and promoted fitness, so. Ropes course every year, we've gone to a variety of places, but we have to go off campus because we don't have any. We do New Horizons, no, Bethel Horizons,
yeah.
couldn't think what it was. What else do I have? Jump rope for heart. That's all I need to. And this, my older kids did drum fit, the drum thing last year for the dance program. And speaking of dance program, I'm on the same page with you. You started in kindergarten, and when they get to 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, they like, oh yeah, we got to do it. And my the biggest story I have with that is we do I always show that off Techno Blue. The 6th graders, I made such a big thing out of this real difficult square dance. It was difficult. Yeah. And I almost said, oh, I picked something too hard for you guys. Well, they said, no, we want to do it. I said, you have to come in at recess, you have to do this, you have to dance with a girl, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, fine. They work so hard at it. Now it's tradition. I'm so tired of this song, they won't let me stop. So 6th graders do Techno Blue every year. And they're pretty good at it. So bulletin boards, I do health stuff. Every time they ate a vegetable or fruit, they got a sticker to put up on the board for lunch. So. And yeah. Oh, and I forgot your picture.
Oh, it's okay.
And that, oh,
He's here for real.
this is my, he's for here for 16 some years, yeah. And this is a bike, we do a bike trip every spring. We go on a bike trail, and we happen to have someone who works at Trek, so we get to do an hour tour at Trek, and then the rest of the time we go on a bike trail.
Kids just bring their own bikes,
Yes,
really?
You out in Waterloo? Is that where it is?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. But just something I threw in there. We do a lot on the cargo net. They were doing alphabet. I think that's it. The bike thing works really well.